Hello everyone, and welcome to Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. Ain't it pretty cold? So, yeah, I kinda thought I might throw some of these into it. I kinda want to get back into Skyrim, but I'm also entertaining the thought of, making a Let's Play out of this. Also, this is probably the uh, only time for a long time is that I will not be some uh, completely humanoid character in one of my videos, so meow. This is a pretty huge game, not only in popularity but also just scope. Guess I'll just jump right into it. It would not be entirely unfair to consider this game as a walking simulator. Certainly what I'm going to be doing a lot of, at least in this first episode. I have a lot of mods installed. Uh, Maybe not a lot by some standards, but have at least, well, no, uh, definitely not least, but definitely somewhere over 60 mods installed. Uh, 57 of which, plugins. Actually, that's not entirely true. Some mods come with multiple plugins, so I have like 57 different plugins enabled on top of the core files for the game. And hopefully, I will have a mod list. Like, hopefully I'll have a list of all those mods. Not necessarily every plugin, but definitely every mod, both plugin and not plugin types. Linked in the description. Alright, so definitely, first things first, gotta pick every flower I come across. Also, in the top center is my compass with a bunch of different icons. I definitely want to turn as many of them white as possible because all the locations I discover are eligible for fast travel. In fact, world map. On the world map, locations that you have discovered have light icons, while locations that you have only heard about have dark icons. I'm not going to go through the rest of that, but basically, in addition to just placing custom waypoints, I always forget that that's a left mouse action. And just using those as a guide, I can see all the places that I've discovered or have yet to discover, like have heard about, obviously. And move around a bit with the WASD keys. And this is the primary mode of fast travel. If I wanted to, I could just go right back to where I started with the click of a mouse. Or 2 clicks rather. There's always a confirmation prompt. Boy, am I happy about that. Plants. Why don't we go into first person? I suppose outside it doesn't really matter, but when I get to indoor locations like dungeons and caves, this is only my preferred view. Actually, no. Come to think of it, if this is like your first time watching a Skyrim run, uh, normally the game starts with the player character being hearted, and is an opening cutscene that takes forever. But one of the mods I have installed uh, allows me to start in a random location. I don't think I have any control whatsoever where I start. Uh, just that I am placed somewhere else in the world uh, with no opening cutscene to put up with. Oh, here
And
comes
what
in.
might you need?
Eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Oh. Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
I don't know if it's a mod thing or what, but camera is extremely sensitive in these conversations. I don't like it. A good angle. No, I don't hate your people.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Look like those Nords were giving you trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Why would anyone think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. Safe travels.
Alright. So that's like another reason I wanted to say earlier that I like first person view. Third person, I'm so far away from the people who are talking I can't get a good angle. This city is actually one of two major cities concerning a war, a civil war going on in the region.
And what might you need?
Another mod I have that I don't want to test out right now is called Night Eye Overhaul. As a Khajiit, I have the ability to see in the dark whenever I want. And with Night Eye Overhaul, that allows me to enhance, it just like enhances all the colors around me, like turning up the gamma. I don't want to do that right now because it is almost midday in the game right now. It would be very bright. Painful to look at. Downside, as far as I'm aware, this is exclusive to the special edition version of the game right now. Special edition version of the mod.
A peaceful greeting to you. The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers.
Is that when the Night Eye effect reaches its peak upon activation? Oop, wolves. There's a brief black flicker. Really annoying, but have to put up with it. And I've contracted rock joint. Great. My first combat encounter and I've already contracted a disease. Alright, let's see. So, that's not the button I wanted. This is the button I wanted. The magic menu. Modified by Sky UI. Reduced weapon skills caused by rock joint. You are 25% less effective with melee weapons. In other words, my axe sucks right now. I'm not very good at using it. It was just so pretty.
Don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough.
Going on here.
Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
Are you feeling sick?
Yep, I got rock joint. Who are you looking for?
We're looking for information about a woman, a foreigner in these lands. She's a Redguard like us. We believe she may be hiding in Whiterun, but we're checking everywhere to be sure. Good day.
Alright. Oh, that is kind of where I'm making my way toward. There's gonna be quite a trip. It runs practically in the middle of Skyrim and started on the far east side. All the flowers. Let's enjoy some third-person action. I kind of feel like my tail's a little crazy. More wolves. Roast wolf. That cinematic view of my kill won't always trigger, but that is known as a kill cam. That is a regular feature. Forget if there's something I can do to turn them off. I don't think I actually have anything that can turn them off. The exception of archery. When a kill cam is triggered, that pretty much is a sure sign that you have killed, that the player has killed whoever they're fighting.
Maik can travel fast across the land. Some lazy types take carriages. It is all the same to Maik. Maik once walked to High Hrothgar. So many steps, he lost count. Once Maik got in trouble in Riften and fled to Windhelm. It is good that nobody there cared. Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
He's a recurring character in the series. Yeah, I played a little bit of Elder Scrolls 3, but I never had a chance to meet him there. I did, however, play a lot of Elder Scrolls 4, and I always seem to run into him when I'm doing Mages Guild stuff in that game. This is probably the first game I ever played where I actually encountered Mike in different locations. I guess this is also like the first game where I'm doing other stuff. Ooh, that was a good chance to quick save, because that's not a friendly place up ahead. I know I said I was going to Great Run, but I always like to go up to this Winterhold, I think it's called. I can't remember. At any rate, I like to go up to this town first. Take lessons in magic. It's unfortunate that some mages block the way. Well, not really block, but they are definitely looking to fry me. So many snowberries around here. Alright. It kind of feels like every time I kill a wolf, it has to be dramatized by the kill cam. Like that. I don't need that. The plant over here. There you are. Huh. There's a Khajiit out here.
This one has something sweet for the fellow traveler, if it entices. Take a look.
Ooh. I have almost 0 gold.
All right then.
But yeah, let's not deal with him. If I had way more money, I'd totally buy his moon sugar, but it's also evidently a skooma dealer. That is a nasty drug. Nasty not so much as a player, unfortunately. But all of the non-player characters, well, it's pretty much pretty hallucinogenic and addictive as far as I'm aware. Winterhold.
The inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's-forsaken town?
And what? You think that will solve all your problems?
Probably not. It's worth a try.
How many snowberries? Alright.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
And this is why I like first-person view for these conversations. Oops. Okay, what is this place?
Forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge.
Yeah, I entered the college.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
Let's see. I want to use the power of ice and fire to destroy any who oppose me. I desire to bend the will of those around me. I want to unravel the mysteries of Aetherius. I just wanted to see what it looks like inside. None of these options are really appealing to me, personally. I'm gonna go with the Aetherius option. Unravel the mysteries.
The immortal plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Alright, I'll take your test.
Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill.
I don't know that spell.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. No? Very well. It's your choice.
Alright.
Until next time.
So, I'm pretty certain, yeah, I don't know how to cast Fear. Gosh, how much is it going to cost to actually cast? Start with 100, start with 100 Magicka and Stamina, and because of another mod, character creation overhaul, started with 120 health. A lot of spells at this point in the game can cost well over 100 Magicka. So I don't know if I will be able to cast Fear. I can still learn it though. Probably the cheapest way to get it.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelagar. Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Alright, so I only have 12 gold. He has 107. I need 30. Let's see what I have for sale. Well, get rid of the food. I don't need it. Oh, wow. I'm only just 2 gold short. And I have a lot of snowberries. One of the reasons why I like picking up these things. Okay, I'm only missing 2 gold, so let's sell just 2. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings. Well, no matter what, the college will endure. No? Well, if you think you're capable. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Alright. Fear. I cannot cast that right now. Darn it. And it's an illusion spell. Alright, well, whatever. Have to come back to that later.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Onward to Whiterun. Ah, this place is so pretty. But it could use a little bit of fog over down there. All those islands and rocks, against that, very flat, ocean, kinda feels a bit weird. Oh, hello. First person kill cam. At least that wasn't particularly dramatic, but I still don't like these kill cams very much. Alright. Snowberries I hadn't harvested yet.
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more healers.
See, should actually probably start favoriting some stuff. That is nice system. Not super, super intuitive. But glad that they have it. See, favorite healing. And let's go to my inventory. And favorite, my axe. Alright, now let's assign them numbers. I can press corresponding number on the keyboard or my mouse to quickly equip the marked weapon or spell. Spells start in the left hand and will go to the right if the same spell's already there. So like healing, healing. then weapons start in the right hand. Not actually sure a weapon will ever, like, try to equip itself in the left hand. Spells go left to right, but I think whenever you try to equip a weapon, it will always try to equip itself in the right hand. Even if the exact same kind of weapon is already occupying that hand. And that looked like something I didn't want to deal with. Let's move on. I'll have to come back later for that shiny pillar of light. Alright. More snowberries. How many snowberries did I miss on my way? Actually, good spot to demonstrate that my spells emit light. Not using the mod by the same name, that's actually caused by a component of the realistic lighting overhaul. I went with that version simply because, like, I was using that mod for all of my Skyrim lighting. Part of what makes the game as pretty as it is right now. Right. Quick save. Fort Kastav, or whatever. Looks like the mages did not come out to play this time. Helpful. Alright, let's quick save again.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Where is this shrine?
In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Sweet. Oh. Right, I keep forgetting that I have this. Another mod. Point the way. Adds road signs. Extremely handy if wanting to remove fast travel from your play in some form or another, either self-imposed or through a mod. You don't really know the actual map very well. It's also just nice to have for immersion. Yay! Alright, so far so good. Night Gate Inn. Let's actually take this opportunity. Okay, so it looks like Whiterun is down this way. Don't plan on actually going into the city yet. I definitely want to end the episode there. That's been going a little while though already. Hopefully the detour I took did not add too much time. Okay, which way? This way.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company. The Emperor's cousin, remember? Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces.
A wedding in Solitude. And it's getting pretty dark now. Almost 8 p.m. in the world. Actually, probably a good time to, first of all, look at the nice sky. Cloudy right now, but that night is beautiful. Now, Night Eye! Most basic level of the Night Eye overhaul mod. I really like the standard level of the Night Eye overhaul, because it just doesn't ever make the world too bright, unless, you know, it's late morning or noon or something. Pretty much works everywhere I go. Are we using lighting overhaul that actually made the world super dark? I'd probably want a higher level. I have done that in the past. There have been times in my Oldham sessions, that is, just Legendary Edition downward for all the different versions of Skyrim out there. Have had occasions where it would be noon and it would be dark as night because the sky would be overcast. Night Eye just wouldn't help. Hello, you.
Bother and befuddle! Stuck here! Stuck! My mother, my poor mother. Unmoving, at rest, but too still.
Problem?
Oh, Poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
There's some way this one can help.
Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there, off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me. But he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
Dope.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
The little man really needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
What's the problem? This one is sure he'll pay you.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
Let's see. The stranger who needs assistance. Please do the right thing.
What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool?
Yeah, you know you should help him.
Look, Yes, you're right. Feller might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
All right. So yeah, very much walking simulator early on in the game.
Poor mother. Her new home seems so very far.
Aster talked to Lorius. He's agreed to fix your wagon wheel.
You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clicky gold. A few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
Sweet, 250 gold. Alright. Well, good news, we're almost at Whiterun. A little farther away. Uh-oh, something's going on over here. See, I'll take that hunting bow. Ooh. Ooh, I'll take that lockpick.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
I'm a little bit spoiled for choice and armor right now. Just a tiny bit.
One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Alright, let's see what I got. So, fur armor, fur armor. Ooh, different styles of fur armor. Fur bracers, hide bracers, and hide boots. Okay. It looks like, statistically speaking, only right choice here is the fur bracers. The third person, how do I look? That is not what I want to wear. There's also not what I want to wear. That's better. Alright, and we'll put on these fur bracers and these hide boots. Leg clips through the armor a little bit. Alright, well, just need to find my way around to the front. The environment's changed quite a bit from where I started. Where I started was actually kind of colorful at first. Then it quickly became very white with all the snow. Now there's not a whole lot of snow. Very, hello. Very, brown. Very brown and gray right now. There we go. Made it! Down this way. These stables, it should be right out here.
That I long for the warm sands of elsewhere more
Oh,
and
sweet.
more each day.
I feel the same. I do not think I should.
White Run Stables! Alright.
They look upon us and see only thieves and smugglers.
It is a pity.
Come to think of it, Night Eye's still turned on, isn't it?
Perhaps if we continue to show that we can be trusted.
Look at how dark it's gotten.
cities to our caravans.
I wish that
Night
I
Eye
had your
is
optimism.
definitely nice to have with the overhaul. Not so great without any mods. The default Night Eye effect in the game has a bunch of blur to it and turns everything a shade of gray and blue. Takes all the color out.
One or the other is
Anyway, now,
now.
time to call it.
Will look upon
I
us
hope you all enjoyed.
You have the foresight
Don't
of a
know if
Tahitian
this will actually
score.
be an ongoing thing,
Discount to both sides.
but
Winners will persecute us for
I guess we'll see. Anyway, bye everyone.